Good morning, welcome back, and let's get started with some social studies on Thursday. Wow, thank you very much. Today, let's get started with a brain teaser. Take a look at the brain teaser here and see if you can figure it out. Pause it if you need to. You get it? Well, if you didn't, it's once in a blue moon. Get it? Because once is inside the blue moon. Oh, just think about it a little bit. All right, let's get back to a little history then. If you remember, in the last lesson, we talked about John Adams and how he eventually made peace with France. Well, guess what? It did not last. America continued to trade with France, which angered Great Britain, which made Great Britain attack the United States ships that were trading with France. And America continued to trade with Great Britain, which then angered France, which caused France to start attacking the ships that America was using to trade with Great Britain. Can you keep it straight? It's a little bit tough. It's worse than some of the middle school drama that Mrs. Alderford deals with down in the counseling office. So basically where we stand is the new country of the United States is being attacked at sea by both Great Britain and France. And if that wasn't bad enough, Great Britain started doing something called impressment. What that meant is they would attack an American ship and force the American sailors to serve in the British Navy. Well, I guess they had a choice. They could be thrown overboard, but that's not really much of a choice. So the British were taking American soldiers and forcing them to serve in the British Navy. Now at this point, John Adams has lost the election and we have a new president, Thomas Jefferson. We remember him from the Dauphin and such. But not only does he have to deal with Great Britain and France, he has another problem too. Pirates!
For centuries, Barbary pirates from northern Africa had been capturing ships and enslaving citizens around the Mediterranean Sea and beyond. The Barbary states comprised of Algiers, Tunis, Tripolitania and Morocco. Although Morocco was independent, the other three states lay under Ottoman control. However, their leaders acted somewhat independently. By the late 18th century, their power was dwindling, but European countries still feared the pirates and offered them tribute in return for peace. So, when America achieved its independence, their ships were no longer protected and US ships were quickly captured by Barbary pirates. The Americans ended up paying over a sixth of their national budget to end the Algerian captivity crisis and towards tribute for free passage through the Mediterranean. This crisis resulted in the creation of the US Navy and a resentment of the North African states. From 1798 to 1800, the Americans fought revolutionary France in the quasi-war at sea, which gave their new navy valuable experience. And then, in 1801, when Thomas Jefferson became president, the Pasha of Tripoli, Yusuf Karamanli, demanded that he should be paid as much tribute as the other Barbary states.
So now Jefferson is faced with a big decision. He has to decide, am I going to continue to pay these pirates huge sums of money, millions of dollars? Or am I going to fight them? Are we going to get into a war? Or something else? Remember, Washington urged all presidents that came after him to not get involved in foreign affairs. Now, Adams was able to listen to him for the most part. We'll see if Mr. Thomas Jefferson will take the same advice. Okay, but before we go, a couple of quick shout-outs just to people who have been doing a really good job. There's been a bunch out there, so I picked one per period, and if there were a whole bunch, I just started at the beginning of the alphabet. So, period 1, Kayla, good job. Period 2, Danya, good job. All right, period 3, Rebecca, good job getting all your stuff in. Period 4, Domenico, excellent job. And period 5, Savannah, good job. So like I said, a lot of people have been doing a good job. I just started at the beginning of the alphabet though in each period. So good work. And now let's hear from a very special guest.
Hey there, guys and girls. It's me, Mr. Reef. Not going to let Mr. Stern have all the fun here with videos. He is a little bit more techno-savvy than I am, that's for sure. Hopefully, this is the start of me making more of a consistent appearance as far as videos are concerned. I'm learning how to walk before I can run. But anyway, I wanted to recognize a few students for a job well done. Certainly there's many students worth mentioning. And as we progress through this Corona-rama, I'm sure those of you who keep doing what you're supposed to be doing and doing a good job and, putting forth the necessary effort to get your assignments done, we'll be sharing quite a few names as we continue through here. But first of all, from my Period 1 class, I'd like to recognize Ashley Ann Cowie. Ash has been fantastic, asking a lot of questions and, of course, doing the assignments that she's supposed to be doing. Period 2, Sarah Dybert, all year long, but doing a really good job, and she continues to do that even under the current circumstances. Period 3, Danica Adler. Danica is, again, doing a fantastic job. Keep up the good work, and certainly her grades are going to reflect that. Kevin Cardell from Period 4, again, asking all the right questions, appropriately emailing when he has questions, and best of all, he's exhibiting the responsibility of completing all of his classwork and doing a very good job with the quality of work that he's submitting. And lastly, but not least, Period 5, Riley Craig. Riley is seems to be approaching this whole thing with an energy and enthusiasm. She seems positive and upbeat. And again, Riley, I appreciate your efforts. And to all of you, please keep up the good work.
All right, very good to hear from Mr. Reef. So finally, just a reminder, if you have any questions, email Mr. Reef or email me. However, if Schoology goes down, you don't have to email us. What we want you to do is take a little break, get a snack, all right, go for a little walk, come back in about 15 minutes, all right, and try it again. And then if it doesn't work, try again in the afternoon. You do have that period from 1 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I know you want to have that to yourself, but that is still part of school. So if you have to go and do it then, okay? But good luck. We know you're all working at 119%, so just keep that up and have a great day.